Hi, I'm Andy Fillmore with West Central Distribution. I'm a technical specialist out of Montana. Today we're in northern Montana, close to the Canadian border, spraying some research plots for a grower field day later on this summer. A couple things I want to talk to you guys about now that it's the heat of herbicide application season is some of the adjuvants and water conditioners that we can use and should consider before we make our applications. Water conditioning, in my mind, is one of the most important parts outside of herbicide selection. All of the waters around the country are different. Some are soft, some are hard, and some are different in their pHs. So a couple things when it comes to water conditioners. We can make this as simple or as easy as you want, or you can make it pretty difficult. But when it comes to easy and simple water conditioners, we have liquid AMS. Liquid AMS is just a liquid form of your regular dry AMS that you're all used to using, but it's already in solution. Most liquid AMS products are your 8.5 pounds in a 2.5 gallon jug. It's a pretty easy water conditioner. In my mind, AMS is one of the best water conditioners out there for neutralizing those hard water cations. On the other spectrum of water conditioners, a product West Central has is called Jackhammer. Jackhammer is an acidifier, so that water conditioner will bring the pH of the water down. When we talk about water pH, it's important when spraying glyphosate to consider pH. When we get our pHs really high with glyphosate, what can happen is the glyphosate molecule can dissociate within the spray tank. If it dissociates, a large portion of that product you applied into the tank is going to be ineffective. Another thing Jackhammer does is it also applies ammonium and sulfate, which is what AMS is getting you. The difference between Jackhammer and liquid AMS is largely the use rate. Fixate is fairly standard at 2 quarts per 100 gallons, whereas liquid AMS we like to see at 2.5 gallons per 100 gallons. Jackhammer, you also get a little bit of surfactant in there, and we've seen that Jackhammer at 2 quarts will get us the same amount of weed control as 2.5 gallons of AMS plus 2 quarts of surfactant. In between those here, we have a product called Veracity. West Central's had Veracity around for some time now. What Veracity is it's a segue between liquid AMS and Jackhammer. Veracity has a little bit of acidifier in it, and then it also has some AMS in there, as well as getting some of your deposition aid, some defoamer, and then surfactant to get good coverage on your weed leaf surfaces. Veracity, we see a use rate anywhere from 2 to 4 quarts depending on how hard your water is or how aggressive you want to get with your herbicide application. One other thing I want to talk about today, it was a pretty good spray day. It's about 80 degrees. We got a light breeze. The weeds haven't hardened off yet, but they very well could here in the next couple weeks. We've had rain in the past, but the forecast is not looking good as far as rain. So when we come into those situations in the year, we want to focus on getting good coverage on our leaves, getting good and aggressive with our surfactants, and getting that pesticide into the leaf. One product we have for that, which is fairly new, is a product called Cerium Elite. West Central has had this product for a couple of years now. Cerium Elite is a very interesting product. There's no other products out there like it. What Cerium Elite is it's a surfactant. It's a 1 quart per 100 gallon use rate, but it has the activity similar to a crop oil concentrate or an MSO. But the difference is that with Cerium Elite, we do not see the crop response that you'd expect with, say, using a crop oil or an MSO, because it is based off of a surfactant formulation. We've had really good luck with this. One also more thing that Cerium Elite has is it does have some very good deposition and drift reduction properties. Cerium Elite, it gets that spray droplet spectrum very uniform, very even. It eliminates the big droplets that could potentially bounce off or miss the leaf. And it also eliminates the small droplets that could drift off target and go across into your neighbor's field or into a sensitive crop. So that was all I wanted to cover today. Just a couple things to keep in mind as we're moving forward. If growers have questions, are looking at different options for water conditioner or what's best as the season goes on. Hopefully those are a few ideas you can think about. Thanks for listening today, and have a good rest of the season.